Welcome. In today's short video, we're going to discuss the new USDA mortgage guide and requirements for 2025. Home buyers that have questions can contact us 7 days a week by calling 800-743-7556, and of course visit us at usdamortgagesource.com. Okay, first we're going to discuss the USDA mortgage, some of the general information and the benefits of the program. With this program, this of course is a government-backed mortgage that is 100% financing. USDA is one of the few programs left that offers 100% financing. And this is great, especially for first-time home buyers that may not have the means or down payment that's often required with conventional loans. But basically, the United States Department of Agriculture, USDA, they offer this program, and it provides a number of homeownership opportunities in more rural or semi-rural locations, again with no down payment needed. It's a secured 30-year fixed mortgage, just like really all other government home loans like FHA loans. Again, it has there is no down payment. The program does have two key components in regards to eligibility, which we're going to look at here in just a second. But basically, the program is geared towards moderate income borrowers, and it's offered through approved lenders and banks. Qualifying income for the program is up to 115% of the area's median household income. And income limits can vary, of course, by location, family size, and things like that. Okay, so who is eligible? Let's talk about really the key components as far as eligibility. Keep in mind that there's qualifying requirements, that really all mortgages have qualifying requirements when it comes to credit score, debt to income ratios, things like that. But USDA again is different, that it also has two key components for eligibility as well. And those two components are really the income for the household and the actual location of the property, the house itself. Okay, so we're going to look at that. The income limits for the program, again, must be under the set limit per county, and this can depend greatly on the household, the size of the household. For most of the U.S., the income limits, this is the gross income for a household of 1 to 4 members, is $112,450. For households that have 5 or more members, that income limit goes up to $148,450. In addition to that, there are deductions that households can take for dependents in the household, depending on how many dependents live in the household, child care expenses, elderly care expenses, things of that nature. But one thing important to remember is that these income limits, they include all members living in the household that generate income, even if they're not listed on the actual loan application. So that's important to remember. All members in the household that generate any kind of income or even receive like disability, social security income, those things would be included. But again, there are deductions that come into play for people that may be close to the limit. There are certain deductions that can be taken. And also, these household income limits, they generally change each year. So this, again, is going to be for 2025, but it's always important to check back to the website to see if there was any increase in the income limits. So that's the first thing, is really the household income. And the second thing is the physical location of the property. It has to be in a USDA approved area according to the handy online map, where you can look up an address and see if a property is located in an eligible area. Let's look more at that in the next slide. Okay, so for the USDA eligible properties, this is for any single family residence, regardless of who's selling the property. It can be a private sale, a foreclosure, maybe a bank sale. Really, the home, who's selling the home, that's not of importance. It's really that the home just it must be in good overall repair, um, decent repair, and must be located in a USDA eligible location. Um, this program's not for any homes that need extensive rehabilitation or a project. Now, as far as the location, when people hear rural, they think of only homes that are way out in the country. But don't assume your property isn't located. Some people are surprised to learn what exactly is still deemed rural for USDA. But many suburban locations that are really only minutes outside of major cities, they can be still approved. And again, USDA has a property eligibility map where you can simply input an address and check. And if you need assistance in checking that, maybe checking some properties or navigating the map, please contact us. We'd be more than happy to help you. This program is only for primary residences, okay? So only owner-occupied primary homes. Building on your own lot is not permitted unless it's maybe a new spec home that you're purchasing from a builder, a tract builder. Again, that's perfectly okay as long as it's located in a USDA approved area. Mobile homes, unless they're brand new, those are generally going to be financed, or financing is going to be arranged in most cases through the approved dealer that's selling the mobile home. Okay, so qualifying for a USDA loan, again, when it comes to the qualifying components, it's very similar to any other government program like an FHA loan or a conventional loan. Again, only primary residences, no investment properties, rental homes, second home, vacant land, none of that's permitted, just primary owner occupied residences. This program, again, just like really any other government loan program, it requires full income and asset documentation. Buyers will qualify. There are no loan limits with USDA. Buyers qualify based on their debt to income ratios. But a buyer should have, of course, stable job history with documentable income, okay? Whether that's a regular W-2 employee or maybe if you're self-employed, in that case, 2 years of tax returns would be needed for any self-employed home buyers. Credit scores, generally banks and lenders are always going to look for about a 640 credit score for a streamlined automated approval, which USDA has what they call a GUS automated approval system. That is for automated approvals and streamlined approvals. There are some cases, though, borrowers with maybe lower credit scores, maybe down to a 600 credit score, they can also be approved through a manual underwrite. So that is possible also, especially for borrowers that may even have like a down payment, maybe a 3 or 5% down payment if they have lower credit scores. And oftentimes with a small down payment, they will have more flexibility on being able to qualify. This program is for any qualified home buyers eligible. It's not limited to exclusively first-time home buyers. So that's important to remember. If you're a move-up buyer, again, if you meet the qualifying requirements and the eligibility requirements as far as household income and the location of the property, you're welcome to apply. Now, there are alternate loan programs for maybe if you're a home buyer, maybe you're not located in a USDA eligible area, or maybe your household income is too much. You want to live more in an urban area. There are FHA loan program, of course, is a very popular program. It generally requires a 3.5% down payment, but there are no income or property location restrictions. The good thing, though, is that there are sorted down payment assistance options that are available for qualified home buyers with FHA. So it is possible to get an FHA loan for 100% financing and have your closing costs also included in there. So that's an option to look, an alternative option, maybe for home buyers that are living in, looking to purchase in a more populated location, or again have income that's a little bit higher. VA loans, of course, are wonderful if you have military background. If you're a veteran, VA is just a wonderful program with no down payment and, of course, no monthly mortgage insurance and no restrictions on location. And conventional loan options are available with 5% down payment for higher loan amounts. Maybe people that have a higher income, those there are options with conventional and jumbo loans that can even go up with 5% up to 1.5 million. So that's just some alternative programs. Homebuyers that have questions, please reach out to us 7 days a week by visiting USDAMortgageSource.com or call us at 800-743-7556. Thank you.